Hi, I have done some soundproofing and also some rust proofing for my Tesla Model 3 2021. If you want to see those improvements, you should watch previous videos. In other words, you should watch parts from 1 to 4. The road noise in Tesla Model 3 is not bad when driving on a smooth tarmac, but on rough tarmac it should be quieter when driving on highway. The idea of my project was not to tear down the whole car, but to do something what you can do on your yard on a sunny day. So the idea was to do a swift and easy project, but of course those rust prevention products took their time to dry. Well, if you tear off the whole interior of your car and use hundreds and hundreds of euros, dollars, pounds, dinars or whatever to buy soundproofing materials, you probably get a better outcome, but not always. Besides, it's a car, it's for driving, not for sleeping, at least for now. Well, we'll see if in some day it's legal to take a nap while the car is driving. I started the project from the back of the car, because when driving 100 kilometers per hour or 60 miles per hour, the driver can hear the road noise also from the back. I did the measurements only when driving 100 kilometers per hour because that is the most common highway speed in Finland, and road noise can be pretty tiring during long trips. This channel is half-assed testing, so my measurement methods were not very sophisticated. I didn't use an external microphone or sophisticated softwares, and I used my phone as a decibel meter. But I do clean my ears twice a week. What was the outcome of the project? What happened to the road noise when driving 100 kilometers or 60 miles per hour? Well, it wasn't a surprise that the proper soundproofing for those rear wheel wells and arches had the biggest influence on road noise. Soundproofing front wheel arches actually lowered down more noise when driving slowly. It also lowered down the noise caused by gravel and splashing water. Doing that minor soundproofing for the boot had the lowest effect on road noise. It probably would have had a bigger influence if I had done it before those rear wheel arches or rear wheel wells. So I hold my cell phone near my right ear before and after the whole project. The phone, the road, the speed and the temperature were all the same on both times, and the road noise was lowered down from 3 to 5 decibels. Actual decibel level is probably a little wrong, but the shift is real. The change is also easily to be noticed without the decibel meter. But I did also this. Okay, this was a bit a surprise. Okay, this is of course only a test, but this really works. We are driving more than 50 kilometers or something like 30 miles per hour. It really works. It's those two. Here's also under the bottom carpet, and these carpets, they change the frequency and they lower down the road noise something like from 1 to 2 decibels. After that I made a new measurement, and it was something like from 1 to 2 decibels lower than before. So I would say that at this point the car is from 4 to 5 decibels more quiet than before. And you can really notice that. What was about 75, 76 decibels is now 70 or 71 decibels when driving 100 kilometers per hour. Those decibels might be wrong, but the safety is real. Here are 2 clips about the situation now. Before I had time to do this YouTube video, I also filled this B-pillar back door gap with felt, and I noticed it had a it has a bigger effect than you might think, because this back door gap is just beside the driver's left ear. Well, the felt wasn't a permanent solution, so I made this seal by myself. I can do a video about that later. The car is now more quiet. Now when I'm driving over 60 miles per hour, I can hear that the road noise is coming from the front part of the Model 3. Of course, there is still noise coming from the back too. Maybe lifting the back seat bench off and doing something there might be a good idea. Well, certainly I am going to change that front felt cover to something more useful and more thicker cover. And I'm also planning to take the whole front off and doing something about that. Maybe I do something about the front engine compartment from under the car. Well, I think this project was successful. The car is now more quiet, and I didn't have to tear the whole interior out of the car, and took few afternoons to do this. And well, I didn't break any clips. There's always possibility to do something more. This is a hobby.